When I first came out as a trans woman, I thought a lot about surgeries. But I decided to work on accepting my body the way it is, rather than getting it changed. I figured that self-acceptance was the easiest way to achieve what I really wanted, which is to look in the mirror and love what I see. Now, that doesn't mean there aren't still times when I still feel the pressure to get surgery, because there are a lot of people out there telling me that my body isn't the body of a woman. But when I feel that pressure to change my body to fit somebody else's idea of womanhood, well, that's when I know I truly am a woman.
Are you off your fucking meds or something?
Yes. I want to make a couple real quick points about what we just heard from that fella in the first clip. Now, first of all, isn't it simply amazing how they always talk about self-acceptance and how they can finally accept who they truly are, as they're on camera right in front of us pretending to be something they're not? Secondly, he said something about someone else's definition of a woman or definition of womanhood. It's not someone else's definition. It's called biology. Anyway, welcome back. Thank you guys so much for joining me. So I have a fairly quick and very crazy Clown World update for you guys today. And as usual, we have absolutely no time to waste. So let's get into it. Now, if you place your attention on the screen for a moment. So this is Allison, also known as Allie. Now, Allie is a biological man who identifies as a trans woman and calls himself a lesbian. Now, Allie posted this photo. The caption says, "R.E. got my period. I'm cramping up. I'm nauseous again. I'm not even feeling 100%. Having lunch just really upset my stomach even more. I feel so bloated." What?
Ugly motherfucker.
Let's keep this party rolling with this clip from C-SPAN of U.S. Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett trying to defend Hunter Biden. Yes, you heard me correctly. This is a United States Congresswoman. Who the fuck votes for these people? Roll it.
We're talking about someone who is an actual citizen, just a regular citizen. We're not talking about somebody who could not pass a background check, yet somehow ended up being appointed to his administration. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about a son that was struggling, a son that lost his mom, a son that lost his brother, a son that lost his sister.
What the hell did you just say?
Just a regular citizen. Just a regular citizen.
Are you stupid or something?
So this next clip is fairly shocking, and listen, it's all leading somewhere, so please pay close attention to what's going on. Now, this is from MSNBC's Morning Joe. This is Mika Brzezinski talking to these two guys who just wrote this book, pointing out the new threat to American democracy. And guess who they say that threat is? Roll it.
Joining us now, Professor of Political Science at the University of Maryland, Baltimore County, Tom Schaller, and journalist and opinion writer Paul Waldman. Their new book, out tomorrow, is entitled White Rural Rage, the Threat to American Democracy.
The alternative to peaceful public discourse.
So you mentioned a lot of negative factors about this demographic.
What did you say? What the f*** did you just say?
I mean, we lay out the fourfold interconnected threat that white rural voters pose to the country.
Where do you get these f***ing idiots, huh? Where do you get them?
Okay, so now that they've labeled people like me the newest threat to American democracy, what's the next step? Oh, well, I'm glad you asked. Whoopi's going to answer that for us. Roll it.
Well, the Supreme Court won't hear oral arguments until the end of April. Now, let's look at a scenario where The Supreme Court says, yes, he has that. He has all those rights. He is immune from everything. Yeah. You know what Joe Biden could do since he is presently president?
What?
Whoa. He could throw every Republican in jail.
Yeah.
I mean, he could. I mean, no. This is not a good thing because he'd have totally, he could go. What this means is he could do anything.
Yeah.
Say what?
He could throw every Republican in jail.
Yeah.
These communists are all cowards.
All right, let's jump over to MSNBC's Rachel Maddow talking about how if Trump wins the next election, he's never leaving office. And listen, there's a reason why these people are saying this stuff. It's not for shits and giggles. There's a reason those two fellas on Morning Joe were talking about how white suburban Americans are the newest threat to American democracy. There's a reason that Whoopi Goldberg was talking about arresting all Republicans. And listen, I think I'm in the clear there because I'm not a registered Republican. I'm registered no party affiliation because I don't want to be affiliated with Mitch McConnell and Lindsey Graham in any way, so that might be my loophole to keep me out of the gulags. Anyway, let's hear what Richard Maddow has to say. Roll it.
Now, if you think about the court as the Supreme Court of the United States and a rational actor and a decent one, that was a reasonable supposition, and it just turns out they're not bad. Incremental bit of progress here. The important question here is not whether the Supreme Court is going to decide that Donald Trump and all presidents are immune from prosecution for crimes they committed while they were president. I mean, it would be fully insane for them to actually side with Trump here, right? The conclusion that we can arrive at now based on what they have done without having to wait for the ruling is that they are ensuring that Trump will not face trial. And when they inevitably rule that presidents aren't immune from prosecution after they leave office, what that will tell Donald Trump, if by then he is president, is that he can never leave the office of the presidency.
Right.
And if he is voted out in 2028, he cannot leave office, and he is willing to he is welcome to commit any crimes he wants to, as long as he is still president, in order to ignore the result of that election and stay in power for life, because otherwise he is going to go to prison when he gets out.
That is the stupidest thing I ever heard of. Jesus Christ.
So that all leads us up to this point right here. So we all just heard what the talking heads in the media and on TV are saying. Arrest Republicans, white suburban Americans, threat to democracy, Trump, Trump, Trump. But what are the American military members saying? Well, let's find out. Roll it.
Understand that if active duty military actually get deployed within the United States, that weapon is not just pointed at other people, other countries. It's pointed at you. If you do not get in your house when I tell you to, you become the enemy. Martial law.
Excuse me, the f*** did you just say?
You become the enemy.
I live for this shit!
Hey guys, real quick, we don't have any sponsors for today's video. If you would like to sponsor the next video and help support the channel, there is a PayPal link in the description box below, and I will say your full name as a sponsor of said video unless stated otherwise by you. Roll it.
Ready for my tattoo appointment, so I thought, you've seen this outfit before, so I thought we could do a twirl check with the dress instead.
Your balls are showing.
All right, next up. So this person who is a biological man that identifies as a trans woman says he's fed up with being misgendered and being called they, them. Roll it.
I've never once put a video out like this before, but it's fucking called for, okay, people? I just need to put it out there, like, I'm so over my fucking day-to-day life where people cannot fucking gender me correctly. And the worst part is the people that aren't gendering me correctly are people that know that I'm trans and know that I'm going through transition and know that, like, they know how fucking important it is to properly gender me, but yet I'm still being... Trans girls, if you're seeing this, please comment down below. When people call you they, them, does that not fucking bother the shit out of you? Because do I look like a fucking they, them? I don't. Something's not fucking clicking in your fucking mind.
What the f is this guy talking about?
All right, next up now. I don't know where this is. I don't know what fast food joint this is. But is this young lady just mocking the shit out of the customers on purpose? Or does she legitimately have something wrong with her? I don't know. Roll it.
No, I want a small sweet tea, ma'am.
You should really try the mango passion fruit seasonal beverage. It's half sweet tea, half lemonade.
Are you out for Ben?
No, I want a small sweet tea, ma'am.
You should really try the mango passion fruit seasonal beverage. It's half sweet tea, half lemonade.
Are you out for Ben?
What the f is wrong with you?
All right, guys, we're going to be wrapping it up with this clip of former Vice President Joe Biden's publicist, diversity hire Karine Jean-Pierre, gaslighting the American public once again about Joe Biden's health. Now, Joe Biden just had a physical, yesterday or the day before that, but he refused to take a cognitive test, and Karine Jean-Pierre is going to tell us why. So, obviously, she's just going to lie to us. Anyway, things are clearly getting crazy out there, guys, so please take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Till next time. Love you guys. Peace. Roll it.
I think folks need to understand that the president passes, again, a cognitive test every day. If you look at what a clinical cognitive test is actually, what it actually does, it is a 15-minute appointment that is administered by someone that most of the time people don't actually know. And the president has a team of doctors that is with him 24/7, and he is able to do the work every day that is rigorous, that is more rigorous than it would be for any 15-minute clinical appointment.
That's fucking bullshit! And you ain't black.